Fishing Planet. I thought I'd do this game because, you know, it's a quiet day outside even though it's raining like crazy. And I got nothing better to do and I didn't feel like playing anything exciting. I thought I'd let anyone who's going to be watching this know that, tomorrow is Halloween and I'm going to be doing a Halloween special, an all-day stream. It was originally going to be an all-day Dead Killing Floor stream, but now I'm doing an all-day Dead Island stream. I'll be playing with some friends. I'll be playing with my friend Timothy, be playing with my cousin Brad, and possibly Thomas. I am not sure yet if Thomas is on the bandwagon for an all-day live stream. God damn it with snags. I can't help it but cast right there every time. Ooh, right there in the lily pads. That's a good one. Right now I'm using... Actually, I have two rods right now for float setups. I don't really feel like catching anything using lures right now. I'm just using baits. I didn't notice with the Garoween event that there was also limited time baits you could use to catch catfish and gar, as they are all specifically said that that's what they catch. I only got one of them because they cost coins, and I don't get very many coins. The first one was dead mice. I did not get that one. I almost did. The second one I did get, and I got me some pig's eye. And then the third one are rotten minnows, and they look like zombies. But I'm not using any. I believe I got the pig's eye in my actual tackle box right now. Oh, so tired. I mean, I woke up about an hour ago, and I'm already tired because of the shitty weather. Come to me, fish. So tired. I had a nibble and then it vanished on me. What kind of bullshit is that? I don't need your shit, fish. But like I was saying, for the baits, right there, pig's eye. And then I've also been catching new fish, and I broke my record. Right now, my record-holding fish is a flathead catfish. I caught it yesterday, 16 pounds. I've been catching new fish though, like I've caught a flathead, caught a long-nosed gar, been catching largemouth bass, smallmouth bass, and American shad. Been catching carp, spotted bass. Well, of course I've been catching spotted bass. I'm pretty sure you've seen that by now. But yeah, I've been catching all kinds of fish since I started playing. Wait, really? I caught a golden shiner that weighed more than a peckerel? But yep, I thought I'd keep you up to date with the fish I've been catching. I was surprised when I actually hooked into this flathead catfish. I thought I was never, ever going to bring this fish in. But I realized, well, in real life, flatheads put up a nasty fight, so this game obviously is very good at it. All I know is it's in my fish records now. I've already caught 3 flathead catfish now together. I caught this one weighing 16 pounds, my second one weighed 13 pounds, and then my third one weighed 12 pounds. And then the gar I caught yesterday too, just for shits and giggles. I was like, I want to catch a gar. So I caught a gar, and here it is. I've only caught 2 gar, and this one was the heaviest, obviously, as it ended up in my record book. I've never for the life of me caught another bowfin. I don't really care whether I do or not. Let's get back to fishing, shall we? I need to work up more money if I want to go back to Narren River, because that's where I get all my money from now. From landing colossal catfish, big gar, bass. And to mention, most of the fish I've been catching at Narren River, I've caught all of them almost on shrimp or small minnows. And then I landed a couple of them with pig's eye. I landed a bluegill with pig's eye, which was unfortunate because these things are expensive and you only get 5 when you buy them. So I'm only saving them now for special times. But the other fish I've been catching on either shrimp or small minnows. And I think I caught... And then I also had shiners too, so I can't forget that. I've also been catching a lot of them on shiners, because almost every fish in Narren Lake I've caught were predatory fish of some sort. From, like I said, ranging from bass to the big-ass flathead catfish. And then there's that long-nosed gar I've been catching. I've caught 2, and I'm probably not going to catch any more for a little while. But now I'm mostly looking for flathead catfish, because they've been giving me the most money so far out of the fish I've been catching, because they're the biggest fish I've been catching so far. But I'm not just going to stick to catfish. Like I said, I got simple rigs going on right now. I got rigs, well, this rig catches anything in this, this one catches just about anything in this lake, except for the pickerel and the bass, but it catches almost everything else. This rig is mostly set up for bluegills, sunfish, and shiners. Speaking of which, I need to readjust the line on this one. Back to about 55 for, you know, deep water fishing. And then this one, I can probably set to maybe 30. I'll do 26. But not a whole lot has been happening. Again, sorry for the really early cancellation of my Hawkins stream. I had some shit that had to go down. I had to leave the house. I already got a hook. Ooh, a trophy bluegill on my first cast in a little bit. I would take it, but I don't want to risk. Who cares? I caught a trophy bluegill. Yay! Trophy gainer. Catch a certain number of trophy fish. I'll be honest, most of my trophies came from catfish, to be honest. I've been catching a lot of trophy bullheads. And then I've caught, I think, 2 trophy in my... I think yesterday I actually caught 2 trophy crappies. And then I think I know I've caught trophy bluegill. That's my first trophy I ever caught. Caught trophy crappies. Caught a lot of trophy bullheads, and I have yet to catch anything other than those as trophy fish. I would love to get a trophy buffalo, but they don't come in trophy size in this map. I'll throw right here again. Might switch to another bait too, like maybe grasshoppers, so I can start catching like bigger fish such as crappies. Hell, I might even throw on some pet food, lengthen the line on this one a bit, and catch a catfish. Green sunfish. Yee. I'm not sure if I feel like singing in this stream, honestly. And if I do sing, I'm probably gonna re-sing "Oh What a Night" just to make up for that complete fuck up in the first attempt to sing it. I usually sing that song all the time, so how I fucked up on it baffled me. I love the Four Seasons, and here I am fucking up on one of their greatest songs. So yeah, I might re-sing "Oh What a Night." I'm not sure entirely if I feel like singing tonight. Right now, I am very tired, but depending on how long this stream continues on, I might be able to, work up a little energy to sing a couple songs. Might sing another shanty, because shanties are what helped me discover my singing talents, and I need to sing those more often. I think I've only sung 2 shanties since I started singing in my streams more. I know I sang Leave Her Johnny. I sung 3 shanties. I sung the Davy Jones shanty. I sung Leave Her Johnny and then Lowlands Away. I thought about Drunken Sailor. Because Drunken Sailor is probably one of the easiest shanties anyone could ever learn. It's only got a few verses, depending on which version you listen to. Alright, fish don't want to nibble anymore. Well, first let me throw that in here. One more time, I'll reel it in. Pull it back out. Let me lengthen the line on it now. Actually, no, it doesn't get that deep in this area. I forgot. The deepest part of this area is way back there, and the only way I can reach it from here is if I use my other rod. So I'm just gonna stick to this location until I feel like reeling in some bigger fish. Because right now I'm only in the... Really? I've only been in the mood for catching small fish right now. So that's why I'm using a simple beginner's float rig. Not exactly beginners for rod or reel. Well, reel, yeah. The reel I'm using on this rod is the exact same reel you start with in the game. My rod I bought some time back. It's the Telefloat 21 feet. I can't check while I'm casted out. Because I was going to check on how long the pole was entirely. I know it's 21 feet, but I forgot the inches. Line is still good and healthy on this one. Never. There's a shiner. Yep, haven't caught a shiner. New personal record for a blacktail shiner. Honestly, I never really care for these things, but I'll keep this one just because it's a personal best. If you heard any muffling or scratching, I'm sorry for that. I had to remove my earpiece real quick. My ear was itchy. Well, it stopped raining. Yippee. But I'm still not gonna go scoot, because it's gonna be too cold for that shit. Another reason why I don't feel like singing at the moment is because I'm still in my yawning phase. And when I try singing in my yawning phase, I'll be yawning while I sing for some reason. So there's really no need for me to be singing right now, or I'll probably put myself back to sleep. Because that's my one method of helping me fall asleep at night, is I'll lay in the dark and just sing. And singing soothes me. It don't matter who's singing. It could be myself, it could be listening to music on my phone, I don't know. As long as I hear music or singing, I will fall asleep pretty quickly. Because if I just lie in there by myself in the dark like I used to, then yeah, it'll take me a while to fall asleep. Because sometimes I can lay in the bed for hours before I even fall back asleep. Bluegill. 'Cause I'm a night owl. I kind of think I have some form of insomnia in some cases, but I know I have sleep apnea. But there's times where I think I have insomnia because I can usually stay up as long as I want without a fuss. I've stayed up almost a solid 2 weeks before. That's when I was watching the every Simpsons ever marathon when it last came on. It was about a 2 week marathon, and I stayed up almost all of it. I think I only took maybe a total maybe of 2, 3 hours, maybe four of power naps. But other than that, I think I pretty much stayed up during the whole 2 weeks. Very little sleep involved. I just drank tons of coffee, ate a lot of high-calorie foods to keep me awake. I was always moving around if I felt any bit tired. I would get up in the living room and start moving around like doing jumping jacks or just pacing in the living room. I'll probably never do that again though, considering I felt like absolute shit after the marathon. Even when I did like almost a solid 24 hours worth of sleeping too, and I still felt like absolute shit. Hey, crappie. Which is what I wanted to catch, but I have not switched out my baits yet like I said I would. And I will do that now. Switch to grasshoppers, because, you know, bluegill and crappie and maybe sunfish, love them some grasshopper. Alright, niggas, I got you your food. Now, come and get it. Fuck me. Ah, my jaw cracked. Ugh. My jaw popped. Well, that sucked. Let's go back right here. I've had this is kind of like my honey spot right now. I've been catching some reasonable fish here. This is my sweet spot. Neighbor walking her dog. I think another thing I've also noticed with my streams is lately I've been getting less views per stream now. When I started back up again with my Assassin's Creed Black Flag video, that stream took off. It got about 40 something views on during after the stream was uploaded. It had a total of 40 something views already, about 48 views. But now I've been only getting like maybe 8 or 9, maybe 20 at the best views. It's almost like no one gives a fuck about my streams anymore. And I'm not trying to be depressing or upset. I'm not even mad about it. I'm just a little, well, I'm a little salty about it, but I'm not gonna throw a huge pussy or bitch fit about it because I'm not like a diehard YouTuber where if I don't get a certain number of views, I'm gonna, you know, have a freaking heart attack kind of moment. I'm just the YouTuber that like, hey, I work pretty hard to get, you know, views and do things for you guys, and you don't even show any appreciation for it sometimes. You never even leave any real comments about what I could do different that you would like to see, but you're like, nope, I'm just gonna stay silent. Fuck you too, fish. Is it the hook size that's wrong, maybe? Let's switch to a number 2. Not number 2, a number 2. Let's switch to a number 10 hook. Catch smaller hook for fish. Already got a bite. So switching. Oop, I got a bluegill skeleton again. Second bluegill. Second bluegill. Fuck me, I can't even talk. Why? Second bluegill skeleton in a stream of mine. Even though I've caught a few in my last one. That's nice. That's nice. I keep wondering if there's any other types of skeletal fish during the stream. I feel like the gars need to be, done. Because they were talking about, like, monster gars and catfish. Unless they're only talking about them being huge. Which I guess that's okay. But I was hoping to have, like, some modifications done to them. Jeez, I'm already getting heartburn. But back to what I was talking about a moment ago. About me, about my views and stuff. I don't really care if you don't watch my videos as much, but it does bother me a tad. And I was just thinking, well, I take time out of my day to make videos for you guys, and you don't really show much appreciation for it half the time. So I'm thinking, sometimes I think, why do I even bother making videos? That's what made me not make videos for a little while in the past, is I was not getting very many views, and I felt underappreciated, so I stopped making views. And then I started making videos again. And the first video that I uploaded for after a 4-month drought it took off it got enough views for me to feel happy and appreciated. And then other videos I've been uploading were getting some okay views, and then now that I'm here, the views have dwindled back down to very little. And it kind of upsets me. I'm thinking, come on guys, what happened to the 48 views in one night fucking Assassin's Creed live stream turnout? Why can't it be like that all the time? I mean, yes, I'm playing Fishing Planet. It's not the most exciting game to watch. It's okay to play if you're a fisherman, but if you're not a fisherman, I don't think this will ever be the game for you. But I promise, I'm trying my hardest to make the videos you want to watch. I mean, I'm doing a Dead Island live stream tomorrow, and it's going to be literally all day, or as long as I can possibly make it. There is no set time to when it's going to begin or end. I've been telling some people already that are going to be part of the stream, is I'll probably start making it when I wake up. And I usually wake up around 1, sometimes 2, very rarely 3 in the afternoon. So if you want to be in my live stream, you need to be up by then, and most of the people that'll be playing are usually up by like 10 in the fucking morning. Caught sunfish. It's a little different from what I've been catching. But yeah, I'm not necessarily mad at you guys for not watching my videos. I'm just a little salty. Like I said, leave comments. I want to know what you want from me to do differently. But you're silent. I don't like silence. It just sits there and makes me think, oh, I'm constantly doing okay. Okay, I'll keep doing what I'm doing. No, I want some comments that tell me what I'm possibly doing wrong, or what you want to see a little differently, or like I've said before in the past, suggest me a game, and I'll try my best to either download it, because I don't normally buy games, but I bought the Dead Island, and did Dead Island Riptide because they were on sale, so I thought, well, this would be fun. Because they're only $10 if you buy. That's a little trick behind them. If you want to buy them cheaper, you can buy Dead Island's Riptide and Dead Island separately for $10 together. But if you buy them together in a bundle, it also comes with a Dead Island Retro game. It's $12. So if you want to do, well, it's almost over. Tomorrow's the last night of the deals of the Dead for PlayStation. And I'm not sure about much else. Today's the 30th, so yeah, tomorrow's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody! Early Happy Halloween. I might do another live stream today after this one. Probably not right after. I want to do some shit, like, get some food in me, because when I do my streams, I rarely want to eat anything because I don't want you guys sitting there like, oh, that's nasty. We're listening to this fucker eat. Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't help it. But you need to eat. I'm a human being like everybody else, except Kim Jong-un. He's not a human. He's a horrific monster. But, I got my needs. I need to be loved and cared for, even though that's not going to happen right now because, you know, I'm alone. I'm not going to talk about that anymore because when I talk about loneliness, I get really emotional and I don't want to cry on my stream because then you're going to feel bad for me and I don't want to be pitied. Don't pity me. I don't want to be pitied. Makes me feel worse when people pity me. I've had people pity me and then I get absolutely pissed off about it because then it makes me look bad. Like, oh, look. Look, he's crying. We need to pity him. Don't fucking pity me. I'm just crying because I'm a little upset about something. You don't actually have to sit here and do shit for me, okay? Just let me ride it out. I've had good cries in the past, maybe about a month or two ago. Not even a month or two ago. Maybe a month ago. At best, and I had a cry, and it was probably the best fucking cry I ever had, 'cause I felt fucking awesome. I felt fucking awesome after I cried. I let out all the stress and tensions out of with the cry, and then I felt great after. Put my drag down. Better not be snagged again. I'll be upset. Okay. But yeah, I had that cry when I was upset, and I felt so freaking good. Bluegill. So yeah, for everyone out there who's the kind of person who likes to bottle away their sadness, don't do it. It's not good for you. Bottling your emotions is probably one of the most unhealthy things you can do to yourself mentally. I should know. I used to be that guy. I mean, I still bottle away a lot of my emotions because I have a hard time sharing emotions. Example, I'm the kind of guy who likes to bottle away his anger until it builds up to a level where once I reach a certain level of anger, it's all gonna erupt out in a big rage, and I don't like doing that because one, it makes people a little scared of me. Two, it worries people and it worries me because there's gonna be a day where I get so angry I could possibly drop dead of a heart attack in front of somebody that cares about me deeply. I love how I don't love it, but it's kind of, I find it a little odd how this live stream started out like any other live stream of mine, and then it started turning into a talk about you guys. I feel like I don't get appreciated, and then it's turning into a whole little session like you should never bottle your angers, guys. You will possibly die. So yeah, this is live stream's definitely a bust. Not necessarily a bust. I mean, is definitely not the worst live stream I've done. I mean, I think my Hawken one's the worst just because, one, it was meant to be a live stream, and I like to make my live streams at least an hour long, and that one was about a half hour long at the most. Around there. I rarely make live streams less than an hour, and if it is less than an hour, it's usually like the 40-50 minute mark. But half hour, that's just unacceptable. If I have to, I'll make another Hawken live stream today. And I'll make that one longer, of course. Hell, I might even make it an hour and a half and add another half hour to it. So it means if you were to add my other Hawken stream to that one, it would be a 2-hour experience. The only thing I don't like about Hawken, though, is the fact that you gotta... Oh, God, heartburn. You have to listen to the other fucking players without... Because some games I got give you the auto option to not even hear them in the game. But nope, Hawken's like, you gotta listen to them unless you actually go to the player's name and click mute. And I'm not trying to say it to be mean to other players, too. I just don't want to hear other people in my live stream. Because I'm pretty sure you heard that other dude in my live stream, but I'm not going to diss him. He was pretty cool. But nope, usually when I have a live stream, the only time I want another person in my stream is if it's someone in my chat. Example, my buddy Tim, he's in a lot of my streams. My buddy Brad, he's in a recent stream of mine with a killing floor video. Not even, was it my killing floor or was it Tim's killing floor? I can't remember. It's either me or Tim who had Brad in his in our live streams. I believe it was Tim. And again, I'm not trying to pity or promote. Well, I am promoting. He's my friend, best friend of all time. Check out Timothy's channel. It's called White Zebra. It will be very hard to miss that channel, as his logo is literally just a purple background and a white W. But I highly suggest you check out his channel. I mean, he's a bit struggling in his videos, but he's a lot like me, but a lot stronger in his view. Like how I'm not like a diehard YouTuber where if I don't get a certain number of views, I'll have a heart attack. Nah, he's that YouTuber where if you don't even watch, I mean, he might care if you don't watch if he doesn't at least get one view, he's gonna be a little upset. But if you only give him like maybe 2 or 3 views, he'll be happy. But I'm not saying that give him low views. I mean, for all means, give him as many views as you fucking can. He's a human being too. We all need to be treated equal. Except for the really bad people. They don't need to be treated equal. And what I mean by bad people, I mean like terrible people. I have a feeling the reason why I ain't getting any bites anymore is I think I've made it past my the fishing optimum times. No, I'm still in the range for good fishing, so what gives, bruh? Actually, I know what I can do to boost up my money profit in this map. Let's switch to my other pole. There we go. I got my bobber and everything. Whee! This is how you catch good fish in this map. Just toss in a line and pray to God that you catch something. That's with all fishing, though. That's not all things. I mean, there's places I go to where you can throw in your line and then seconds later catch something. Like right there, I threw on my line, it was about 10, 20 seconds, and I already got a bite. And by that fight, it's probably going to be a small buffalo or a catfish. Because I've never encountered a sunfish yet that can put up this kind of fight. Unless this sunfish is like the Incredible Hulk variation of them. Yeah, it's a little catfish. Ain't even little, but it's a catfish. I would say this catfish is a fiddler, but that's impossible. Because fiddlers are young catfish, but fiddlers are about the size of one of your fingers. About the size of your middle finger, if anything, and yeah. So, it's not a fiddler. I really love this pole. Kept forever thinking, how do you make long casts with a float rig? And it had to go on the internet because I didn't know anybody that played this game at the time. Well, I knew my friend Tim, but he knew just as much as hell. I know a lot more about this game than he did before he even played it. Even before I played it. Because by looks of the game, it's just exactly like real fishing. You gotta sit here and be patient. Keep an eye on the bobber. And make sure your shit doesn't break. Fucking hell. I'm tired. Oh, got a nibble, got a nibble, got a nibble, got a nibble. No, I'm just waiting for that nibble. Well, not an exact nibble. I'm waiting for that fish to take. Had a nibble. Did I reel it in a little bit? And it's like, oh, you know what? Never mind. Well, it didn't say fish is gone. Do I reel it in a little more? Okay, never mind. I was say sometimes I'll reel it in again, and then the whole fucking bobber just has a seizure while I'm reeling it in. I just saw a faint nudge on the bobber. But just like last stream, though, I'll apologize for the mess-ups on singing on some of those songs. I don't normally mess up when I'm singing. I think it was the only reason why I was messing up is I think I was just my brain was dead from the night before. Because the night before I got really drunk. Cause I'm that guy, and I mean, for God's sake, don't turn out like me with emotion control, relying on alcohol. I mean, that's how I am. I'm that guy who gets sad and then relies on booze to make me feel better. I don't want anyone to be like that, and I don't condone the use of alcohol to minors if you're watching this channel. And I don't condone the use of drugs and cigarettes. I don't smoke. I occasionally smoke a pipe, but that's even on rare occasions. But I do not condone the use of alcohol to minors, and drive responsibly. Sunfish. Oh, that sounds delicious right now. Some fried sunfish. But no, I rely on booze to make me feel good when I'm sad, and I don't like that, but I do. I'm also a huge hypocrite. I always nagged on people about drinking in the past when I was younger, and I said I would never drink. And then here I am. I drink bad. Well, I don't drink bad. I drink moderately. Sometimes I can go a bit overboard, even though the last few times I've drank, I've gotten shit-faced really fast, but that's only because I was sad and I needed something to make me feel good. But when I'm not sad and I'm drinking, I drink really moderately and don't drink a whole lot. I rarely ever get shit-housed when I'm drinking without sadness, but when I do drink with sadness, it usually leads to me getting completely sauced. Nibble, nibble. Fuck, this heartburn sucks. I need to get some Tums in me or something. Or eat. Maybe I'm just getting heartburn because I'm hungry. My body does some weird shit when it's hungry. It either gets gassy, heartburn. Usually when I'm hungry I get gassy, like I burp a lot. But no, I need some Tums in me. My chest hurts. Wonder what you be. You're probably another sunfish because you're coming in really easily. A catfish would put up a better fight. Yeah, it's a sunfish, as I predicted. Look at you, you silly fish. The game makes these fish prettier than they actually look, in my opinion, because when I catch fish, I mean, I'm not going to say they're not pretty. I mean, I've caught some really beautiful fish from lakes. But video games always make animals look more elegant and pretty than they usually look. Hello, viewer. You are watching MrBubbles PetChicken. Never mind, viewer. You left. I don't like that. I think another reason why I don't get any more views is kind of my fault. Like, whenever a viewer watches and then I notice that they disappear, I always tell them like, fuck you, you're worthless kind of thing. I'm not trying to say it to be offensive. I'm actually saying it in a jokingly way. I mean, there's times where I'll say it offensively, like, fuck you too then, but I usually don't mean it to be offensive, as skeleton bluegill. I usually mean it to be joking, though. I'm not usually the angry guy. I mean, like I said, I don't give a fuck if you don't watch my shit. I'm really gonna miss this after the Garoween is over with, because I like catching the skeleton bluegills. Except yesterday, I caught a ton of them, and I started getting mad. I was like, this is a waste of bait. So I had to increase my hook size dramatically just to make sure I could catch anything other than those fish. Because I get rather bothered about that. But seriously though, when you're watching my videos, send me some comments into these videos and tell me what you want to see differently, or what game or if you go on my Gmail page, MrBubbles PetChicken, and tell me what you want to see differently in my videos, or what game you want to see me play next. I mean, like I keep telling you, what game you want to see me play next. But a lot of games that you might suggest, I might not be able to do, because one, I don't want to pay for it. Two, it might not, well, it's not free probably, and I don't want to pay for it. And some games that I've gotten suggested are expensive as hell, because they're like those games that are retro, but they make for the newer consoles to be replayed, and they're expensive as hell. Look who's back, Brad. So they're back already. But I have been thinking about doing uploads of Nintendo games or Xbox games. I just need to get a capture card to do so, because I don't have an Xbox One. I still have a 360 that I don't even want to play anymore, because one, it's got some issues of its own. The disc tray is a little broken. Like sometimes you have to open it using a knife. I think I'm going to call it the end of this video too. Don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. See ya.
So what's this shit about you being a petty bitch? Fucking cunt.
What?